Hey guys, it's Chantel. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very kind of weird setting here, food. We have 2 grilled cheese on hamburger buns. I was just trying to get rid of them, and of course I'm gonna have to freeze the rest because I never finished my bread. I wanted a chicken tender for some reason, and since I was already baking these waffle fries, I threw one in there, add a little bit of cheese. I have some barbecue sauce, a little bit of salt in there. I'll mix it up. That's why it looks like that. And then here is my 7.5 ounce of Dr. Pepper for the day. My 1 drink of the day. I thought I'd eat it with this meal. So let's get started. So these did not turn out like I thought. I thought they were gonna be, I don't know, fluffier. I don't know. But I was like, I'll just use these to get, before I put them in the freezer, because I still have to put some in the freezer. But the buns actually should be inside out. That's why they do it at Chick-fil-A. They flip the buns inside out. Let's put a piece of chicken. Oh, okay, let's put the whole chicken. And then we'll put some waffle fries. Let's see if we could make this a DIY chicken sandwich. It's steaming too. And you can see the steam. I'm gonna mix that up because that always looks kind of weird. It's the first time having waffle fries. Frozen. They were on sale, so I was like, why not? It was like 2 for $7, so I picked waffle fries and tater tots. I mean, you could drink this in 2 sips. So what are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? So, I totally forgot to tell you guys something. I was on Instagram the other day, and I saw Pitbull, and I'm like, I totally forgot to tell you guys. So anyways, 5 years ago for my birthday, I went to see Pitbull with my friend. I totally love him and everything, right? So, his tour, of course, I believe was postponed to this year. I think, if I'm not mistaken, not sure. Or it was just, he planned it for this year, I'm not sure. So, I bought tickets in July. I was kind of like, I'm not sure if I want to go, be with lots of crowds. But it was outside. Wasn't too far. I was like, I guess I could leave if I'm uncomfortable, but just getting to a concert, getting in, getting past security, and now with extra things we have to do to make sure we're safe. So I was like, do I want to go through that trouble? And the thing is, I bought only 2 tickets. I didn't actually want to go yet. So as the date is getting near, oh, I didn't tell you, the concert was for Friday, September 24th. So the date's coming near and near. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I saw like a preview of one of his concerts that was outside, and the people just like were just all over the place, and it kind of just made me like, oh no, I didn't want to. I don't know. I just felt like weird about it. Like I was like, I don't want to be in a concert where it's like that. Because the last concert I went to, people didn't get wild and crazy like that. It was indoors, you know? Like people couldn't rush the stage. So a week before the concert, you guys, I kept debating, should I go, should I not? I was like, you know, I didn't even check to see if these tickets were resellable or anything. But I did have insurance on them, so I thought, basically, I could just say I don't want to go and lose the fee of the insurance. But that's not how it works, right? So I was like, oh my gosh. So I go online, whatever, and it's like, oh, click here to see if your tickets are sellable or not, resellable. But before that, I was debating, I'm like, well, if worst comes to worst, I can give the tickets, like I knew someone I could give it to, and she could like go with her boyfriend or whatever, right? And I'm like, they'll just be like a gift. Like I'm not even gonna be like, oh, you gotta pay me for these tickets. Like they're just whatever. So I'm like, oh, should I go? Should I go? Should I go? So now it's Saturday, and the concert is the next Friday. I chicken out. I put them up to sell them. So now I'm thinking is, no, what if no one, oh, look at that. What if no one buys them, right? So I'm like, oh, please, someone buy my ticket. So I put them up, and I think within a couple of hours, they sold. I was like, oh, so happy. I think you can only get a refund through a checking or savings or debit. Like, I don't think you use a credit card, but to purchase them, you can, right? So put my information in, and they're like, you'll get, so they're like, you won't get the refund until up to 7 days after the concert. So I'm like, okay. So it's like a good 3 to 4 days after the concert. And I'm like, maybe even longer. I'm like, I haven't got anything yet. Because, you know, refunds are done so quickly these days. They tell you 3 to 5, 7 to 10 days, but they're done in a few, right? So I'm like, what is taking so long? That's really weird. I'll go back on my account. I'm supposed to verify the account. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So I verified the account, and like 2 days later, boom, had the refund. I was like, oh, thank God, because I've never we'd sold tickets, so I didn't know how it worked, you know? And I was just like, oh, okay, good. But I super was bummed because Iggy Azalea was on the tour with him as the opener. But I just didn't want to be uncomfortable, you know, and then like you're uncomfortable and then the person with you make them uncomfortable, and so I was like, forget it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sure there'll be plenty of the concerts I can go to, but as for now, yeah. Because I was really hungry. Well, yeah, because I woke up so early this morning. Like, I wake up early, like I'm talking like 4. And of course I'm not gonna eat at 4 in the morning. So I try to wait till a little later. And so I think it was like after 8 something, almost 9, and I just got some dry cereal. And then I was like, oh, okay. This will keep me, like, it will tie me over until I'm ready to eat or whatever. So then it ended up taking me even longer to cook the food. So I'm like, I was hungry. But anyways, that is my Pitbull story of how I chickened out from going to a Pitbull concert. But who knows, maybe next year. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to my channel. See you next time. As Pitbull will say, dale.